If you don't live in a cave, you probably have heard about the movie The Dark Knight, second installment of the new Batman series directed by Christopher Nolan. Yeah? Yeah, that's me. Copyright infringement? Okay, so how do you expect people to buy the tickets if they can't say the title of the movie? Oh, that's not the same case. For 20 millions? Okay, I'll fix this. Alright, sis.
Warning. In order to respect the copyrights owned by Time Warner Incorporated and its subsidiaries DC Comics Incorporated and Warner Bros. Incorporated, the movie The Dark Knight will now be called the movie with Batman and Joker in it.
Whenever you hear someone talk about this movie, it's always all about the Joker. Because, you know, it's an iconic character, and since Heath Ledger passed away...
Warning, Batman and Joker are trademark properties of DC Comics and Warner Bros. Incorporated. Warner Bros. Incorporated doesn't approve any comment made about this movie.
As I was saying, we always tend to forget Two-Face. And it's really a nice choice of villains, because the Joker and Two-Face really complete each other. So on one hand you get the Joker, who wants to create chaos. And on the other hand, Harvey Dent, Two-Face, wants to stop him. And in between, the Batman is not really sure he still wants to be a superhero. So this sequel is much more deeper and complex than any previous Batman movies. And perhaps a little too complex, because quite honestly they had so much footage they could have made 2 movies with it. And although it's excellent, I mean, that's how I felt. I felt like I was watching 2 Batman movies in a row. It's both epic and exhausting at the same time. Okay, and let's be honest for 1 second. Personally, I don't think the movie is flawless. I don't jump on the bandwagon and say it's a masterpiece. Some already say it's the best movie of the decade. I say, whoa, wait a minute, the decade isn't over. I thought that the character of Rachel...
Warning, every movie stills and posters of the movie The Dark Knight are owned by Time Warner Incorporated, therefore can be used without permission.
So, as I was saying, the character of Rachel Dawes was a bit useless, except in one scene. You know, when Batman Begins was released, we all blamed Katie Holmes. But personally, I feel that Nolan doesn't really know what to do with the character. And although Gyllenhaal is a great actress and everything, it's still Rachel Dawes. Ledger is mesmerizing, and so is Eckhart, and Bale is still one of the greatest actors of this generation. But there's a really big problem with the character Two-Face. His ending is pretty lame, and we wait like 2 hours, it builds up for almost nothing. But just before you decide to virtually stone me to death or rate me like 1 star, if you haven't made it yet, I really love the movie. I think it's far superior to Batman Begins, and it's one of the best superheroes movies of all time. And I mean, when you look at Fantastic Four or any shitty adaptation like that, it's really miles ahead. But can you really compare it to the great movies, like the masterpieces of the past decades? I really don't think so, and I think we need a little distance to judge it. As you may already know, it was all for comedy purpose. Warner did not call me. Essentially, it's a reaction to what's happening now on YouTube. And it happened to me last week with Lionsgate. They removed one of my videos because I was talking about the new trailer of The Spirit. I wasn't showing anything. I asked YouTube to put it back, and what have they done? That's right, nothing! So you know, Viacom is invading our privacy, Lionsgate is a new close partner to YouTube, and soon enough all the big companies will do the same thing. Why? Because if one company can do it, everyone can. So if you want to hear more about it, click on this video. Otherwise, then bonne soirée.